Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier. That's right. Because you know Joe Frazier's easy. You don't want me. I'm too... Boy.
Well, I don't know if you're hearing me, but there's a hell of a scuffle going on here. Hold it. I'm losing my mic.
Sam, let's go to the dressing room. Take him to the dressing room. Say, Sam, let's go to the dressing room.
Well, I don't know what Ali's doing there, but he's trying to punch us down at George Foreman, one of the contenders for his title. Ali, I'm waiting to hear from you back in England, too.
All right, I'm ready. Tell them all back in England, I'm ready. I want them all to get ready. Want them all to get ready.
Ali, why?
Want them all to get ready.
Ali.
I'm going to clear it the whole game.
Sad. Now turn to the right. That winging right hand did it. It was just a question of time anyway. Foreman was in complete charge of the fight after a minute and a half of the first round.
Muhammad Ali want to fight me, and the promoters are willing to put up $5 million. To be honest with you, I'll fight 20 Muhammad Alis at any given date for $5 million.
His legs are rubbery as the left hand goes to the side of his head. A right uppercut, a left jab, and a vicious left sends Norton crumbling to the canvas for the second time. Norton is in Queersville. He doesn't know where he is. It's up to 5, 6. I don't know if Norton can make it. It might be all over right here. All over, and it is all over. George Foreman retains the heavyweight.
He hit Ken Norton just like he do all his opponents. Caught him early. I mean, he hits hard, but if the man can stay out of the way for 5 rounds, stick him, move, stay out of range, be in good shape, he'll retire George Foreman. This man depends on getting this man in the first 1 or 2 rounds. If he don't do that, he's frustrated. Stick him with left jabs and right crosses, tie him up and box him, and you'll retire. I'm going this man is going to whoop George Foreman, and I'm going to whoop him of all places in Africa, in the Congo, where the Lumumba boys are.
Ali, now that you have your cool about you and you calm down at this point, I want you to answer this question. How could that man go 24 rounds with you and only 2 with the heavyweight champion of the world?
Because George Foreman is not as good of a fighter scientific as I am, but I admit he's stronger and he hit harder. I'm not a hard puncher. I'm not known for being a hard puncher. I fought many men like Floyd Patterson, Zoe Foley, George Chuvalo, who are stronger than I am. Many I couldn't knock out, Sonny Liston. But I'll tell you this, boxing ability, speed, whooping him on points, for the distance if necessary. Then I'll whoop him.
Well, fight in your home territory. You couldn't be any happier the way this is coming up in September.
Why would you call Africa my home territory?
You've been telling me that for 10 years.
That's right, and if you come over there talking like that, we'll cook you.
The heavyweight championship of the world at stake. There can be no more pure form of sport than a heavyweight championship fight when 2 individuals, finely tuned athletes, climb into the ring.
So I never worry about hitting power. So a man like George that comes out with those big...
The adjectives used in the press has been beautiful. The more strong men they make this guy, the better I like it, because my fella's got plenty to shoot for now. He's the underdog twice, going to shock the world and become the heavyweight champion of the world again. I've always said he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. He has to lick Foreman to make the press admit it.
We are the champion and the #1 contender, so I'm pretty sure that it'll be a fight from the first bell to the ending bell.
Well, that's an extraordinary place to have it.
Yeah.
Kinshasa, Zaire, as it was.
It's Zaire, which is now the Democratic Republic of Congo.
I'm going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. George can't hit what his eyes can't see. Now you see me, now you don't. You think you will, but I know you won't.
Very good.
This is going to be a good fight. I want to say that I plan to make this my last fight, and I'm going to shock the whole world. I think it's befitting that I go out of boxing like I came in 10 years from the day I beat Sonny Liston, destroying another Sonny Liston who idolized Sonny Liston. He jumps ropes like Sonny Liston. He walks around with a stare at his sad face like Sonny Liston. He's awkward and slow, and he hits hard like Sonny Liston. And I think it's befitting that 1974 stage couldn't be said no better, that I retire this man just like I did Liston.
Right. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Angelo Dundee.
Is that all the time I get? Okay.
Thank you, Bandugabula, and Big
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Get away. Get away. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Get away. Get away.
Go back and tell the man to be ready for a dance. Dance. Are we going to dance?
Dance all night long.
Are we going to dance? Are we going to dance?
This is the biggest, most expensive single sports event in history. An estimated figure for this fight of 1 billion people.
It's age against youth. The experience of Muhammad Ali against the youth and brute force on blinding speed as Ali moves to the ring. This is what Muhammad Ali lives for. This is the man's life. This may be a historic event. Muhammad Ali coming into the boxing ring for the last time. Should Muhammad Ali retire, this will be, what you're seeing now, a very historic event. Should Ali win the title tonight, it definitely is an historic event. His handler, Angelo Dundee, brings him in. And there you hear the sound of Ali Boumaier. That's what the local people say. And you can see Ali, Muhammad Ali, will be gloved in the ring, as will George Foreman.
I'm sitting here next to Joe Fraser. And Joe, I was just wondering at the moment, what are your impressions thus far?
The main thing about it, David, both guys look like they're in good shape. They all seem like they're in good spirit. Everybody kidding around with each other. I should see it a good fight. Nobody look like they're afraid of each other, that's for sure.
Are you making any predictions?
Well, I guess anyway from 1 to 15, I hope it'll be a good fight. I'll take on the champion.
You're backing the champion?
You better believe it.
Now here comes the heavyweight champion of the world, George Foreman, jogging out. George Foreman decked out in his red robe.
But he really was timing it very tightly indeed.
Well, there he is, the heavyweight champion of the world in there. Takes a look across the ring at Muhammad Ali. Look at Ali having George Foreman in his red robe dancing around, casts a little glance across to Muhammad Ali. Ali, obviously, David, yelling across the way at George Foreman, trying to psych him and taunt him. This is all part of his tactics. Look at this now as they stare. Muhammad Ali beginning to talk to George Foreman. They're really putting the stare on each other. George Foreman has that serious look. Ali definitely talking to him. Look at the stare on George Foreman. Look at Ali give him the word. So the stage is set. We're just about ready to begin. Round one. Hitting the tremendous left hook. Going to stop Ali. Here we go. Ali quickly across the round. Round one. Ali bouncing around, shifting left for right. George moves slow. Ali gets the first punch in. A light right hand taken on the forehead by George Foreman, the champion. Foreman moving slow, trying to stalk his man. Ali looks like he's ready to go here. He's not staying away. He's going after his man. Foreman comes in. Foreman a bit cautious in the first round, looking to drop that left hook. Foreman stalks his man to the far corner. There's that left uppercut and jab to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali tries to hang on to the head of George Foreman. Foreman dances now. Moves Ali with a right hand lead again. Foreman slightly confused with that right hand lead, which I haven't seen too many times before. Ali certainly dancing, slipping punches, sliding around both ways. Foreman's idea is to back him off into the corner, and when they get tight, to wail away with that vicious hook to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali lashes out with a light left. A straight right hand. Forehead up close. George Foreman. George Foreman again takes a light left inside as he tries to work to the body of Muhammad Ali. That's Ali on your right. Foreman on the left. A wild left hand thrown by George Foreman. Taken on the side of the head of Ali. The pace is tremendous in round one. George Foreman with his face to you. Ali to the left. Ali tries to tie him up. He's leaning on Foreman. Foreman with a vicious uppercut. Misses. Ticketed to the head of Ali. Ali stands back. Ties his man up. Leans on the rope. There he goes to the right, but it just didn't land that time. Very even fight. 10 seconds left now in round three. Ali showing his combination. The hand speed, left, right, left combination to the head of Foreman. Foreman again takes the right hand. Right to the left side of the head. The bell ends round three.
this goes on 4 or 5 rounds, and you can see Foreman, like a water hose that's been turned off, flaccidly going down, down, down.
Beat him up the first round, beat him up the second, third, fourth, but he's still there talking to me in the fifth. That's all you got? I said, what in the world have I ran into? This guy was still confident. He was getting more confident. I had a fight on my hand.
Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. It's the combination. 3, 4, 5, 6. Foreman gets up to the knee. 8. That's it. The fight is stopped. Muhammad Ali, a dramatic 8th-round knockout. He knocks out George Foreman. He's done it. Muhammad Ali has done it. Muhammad Ali has done it. The great man has done it. This is the most joyous scene ever seen in the history of boxing. This is an incredible scene. The place is going wild. Muhammad Ali has won. Muhammad Ali has won by a knockdown. By a knockdown. The thing they said was impossible, he's done. Here comes the replay. The scenes in the ring are incredible. Watch it. And that was no phantom. That was no phantom punch. That was no phantom punch. And he's down and out.
No. Was it close before I knocked him out? No, you sucker. Wait. Is this on close? You tell, is it live? Right now. Everybody stop talking now. Attention. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time when I beat Sonny Liston. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Right. Then you might get me. But I didn't dance. I didn't dance for a reason. I wanted to make him lose all his power. I kept telling him he had no punch. He couldn't hit. He's swinging like a sissy. He's missing. Let me see your box. I hadn't started dancing yet. You can't say my legs are gone. You can't say I was tired, because what happened? I didn't dance from the second round on. I stayed on the ropes. When I stay on the ropes, you think I'm doing bad. But I want all boxers to put this in the page of boxing. Staying on the ropes is a beautiful thing with a heavyweight when you make him shoot his best shots and you know he's not hitting you. I would have gave George Foreman 2 rounds of steady punching, because after that he was mine.
Tell me, what did you say to George Foreman before the fight? What did you say to him?
I told him he has no power in the corners and in the clinches. I said, shoot your best shot. I'm going back to the ropes. They told me he was strong. Didn't I look stronger than him?
Why didn't tell me, Mohammed? This was the thing that puzzled people. Why was it when you were on the ropes that he could not hurt you, even when you were right there on the ropes?
Blocking, and I was pulling back, and I have a radar built inside me. I know how to judge punches. Didn't I tell all of you out there on your local radio shows, mostly black stations? I told you, I'm going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see. So that's what happened.
That's what you said to me. But tell me now, are you really going to retire, Mohammed?
I'm seriously thinking about retiring. There's nothing else for me to fight. I told him, well, I'm going to retire. I'm going to hold the title for a few months. They took my title unjustly. I told you, I'm the real champion. I told you, I'm the champion of the world. All of you bow. All of my critics crawl. All of you suckers who write the Ring magazine, Boxing Illustrated, all of you suckers bow, because the stage was set. You made him great. You made him a bad Joe Louis. You made him a hard puncher. But I want everybody from this moment on to recognize me as the scholar of boxing. If you want to know any damn thing about boxing, don't go to no boxing experts in Las Vegas. Don't go to no Jimmy the Greek. Come to Muhammad Ali. I am the man.